replays of this and other shows, visit WCRNradio.com.
What do you get when you mix a spirit specialist extraordinaire with Lord Supreme Commander of the Gardens? You get It's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Media, live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in Julio's Liquors.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. We're broadcasting from Julio's Liquors on Route 9 in Westboro. Come on down. Go to juliosliquors.com. All right. Joining me on the dais, as always, is the incredible, the insatiable Mr. Randall J. Bird.
Welcome all, and welcome to your ears on this fantastic sunny, now we're into summer kind of season. And what better time to talk about some fantastic drinks and libations that you can have at parties and your events and outdoor barbecues. And of course, I think that means that we have to usher in. He's waiting in the wings. The great one, El Rey.
There he is, making his way to the dais as we speak. There he comes. It's the wine. It's the wine of the week. Yeah. With the grape one, El Rey. All right, knock that nonsense off. All right. Anyways, hey, Ray's here to us today. Ray, what have you got in store for us today?
So, good morning, guys.
Yeah.
So, the wine of the week is in conjunction with an event we're doing this week. So, I'm showing Midnight Cellars, their Nebula Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm showing this today because on Thursday, this coming Thursday, Rich Hartenberger.
Well, that would be the Thursday, June 6th.
Yes. So
7 to 8.
Rich Hartenberger, the owner and winemaker, who's been here before, will be at the store from 7 to 8 p.m. on Thursday. So I thought we'd show his, world famous Cabernet.
Sign up. There are some spaces left on this, but it is filling up. So if you want to go to juliosliquors.com, go to the events, find Midnight Cellars tasting, and it's a $10 gift card to go. You get a $10 gift card to spend on these great wines afterwards. But the biggest thing to say before we even get to start tasting the wine, Rich is a fantastic guy to spend an evening with. He's a very genuine, down to earth guy who knows a ton about winemaking process, blending, everything you'd want to know about wine. He is the real deal.
Sure.
And he's been here before, so he knows what he's in for.
Yeah, and he still came.
And he
still came. We give him that amnesia stuff, so he knows to come back again. But he's a really, if you're interested in wine or you want to have a really neat evening, really good evening. Thursday, which is Thursday, June 6th, 7 to 8. Sign up for that one. That's a really great one. Hopefully, Vinny should get that up on our Facebook page. On this broadcast or this video on our Facebook page. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about the wine.
So those of you who come in the store and talk to me or talk to anybody on the wine staff, you'll know that we are all big fans of that area on the central coast of California called Paso Robles. The wines coming out of there are really, really terrific. The thing I like about Midnight Cellars, it's obviously a family-owned, small operation. This particular Cabernet, there's only 850 cases made for the entire country.
Wow.
So we're fortunate enough to get our allocation of the Cabernet. This particular one here, the red soil of Paso really shows through in this particular wine. So you get, for me anyway, you get that black cherry, black fruit, dark plum in there. Some leather, some dried herbs in there. Has a nice acidity level. What they do with this, and it's remarkable. This is aged for 30 months after fermentation, 30 months, and the tannins are incredibly well integrated, great acidity to the wine. All this means is that this particular bottle, obviously drinkable now, we have it in front of us, but will age through 2035 at least.
Really?
Yes, it has great ageability. I always tell a story. When I was at the winery back in 2016, he brought out a bottle of 1999 vintage Merlot. And here we are in 2016 at the time, And I said, how good could this be? It's the best Merlot I ever had.
Really?
Best Merlot. And I always direct people, if they're looking for a recommendation on Merlot, I kind of go into Midnight Cellars because I just think it's terrific. For me, it's a cab.
We've been big fans for years of the
Yeah.
Midnight Cellars products and stuff like that. Second generation, Rich's second generation.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
you described this perfectly. I don't think I could
But it's a Cabernet Sauvignon, which is what, a grape varietal, and
It's a
what
gra-
do you look for that in the flavor typically in a
Typically in a
cab.
cab.
I can tell you right now
is
is I want a steak.
yeah. Oh yeah, positively. So with this particular Cabernet, it's rare that a Cabernet be 100%. So this is 90% Cabernet, 10% Merlot, just enough to soften it a little bit.
But
Yeah.
great structure though. I
Great,
mean,
yeah,
it's
great structure,
in this
nice
wine. Yeah,
complexity
really
to the
nice.
wine, and the fact that it'll continue to mature in the bottle over the next 8, 10, 12 years is Kinda
here's
remarkable.
my little kind of geek out question. You have 90% Cab Sauvignon grape varietal,
yes.
10% Merlot. At what point can you not call it a Cabernet?
I believe the threshold is 75%.
So it has to be well above the majority of the grapes have to be in there.
Yes.
Oh, this is just for my
Yeah.
own information, but
Yeah, if you go upstairs and you look at our red blends that have Cabernet in it, if it's only like 65% Cabernet, then
Yeah.
it's called just a red blend.
red blend. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And it can be delicious as well, but this one to have the name has to meet certain requirements. So,
Correct.
yeah.
now I have a mission for you on Thursday. I have a mission for you on Thursday when we're seeing Rich. Is we in the past have done several projects with Rich and have done our own blends with wines.
Right.
I want to do another one. So should you accept this mission?
So
Ask Rich into get him at a really weak point in the discussion. See if we can do another project with him because we've done several and they've been exceptionally well.
right, that first one that we did back in 2016, the wine came in. We ordered a pallet. It came in, I want to say, in October of 2016, and before the end of the year, like 2.5, it was gone. Every drop was gone. So that was
That's what I call palate to palate wine.
yeah. I mean that kind of tells
Really?
me that tells me that people were into it and
Yeah.
thought it was really really good and came back in for it to buy it again.
So see what all the excitement is about on Thursday night with this class, which is going to be informative, fun. You'll be able to taste some stuff.
Yeah, right down here.
And then help Ray apply some pressure.
Yes.
Maybe corner
Yes, right,
Rich
right.
and see if we can get a specialty project.
Yeah, going with him because some of the stuff was really great. And I love
Now,
working with him.
generally during these things, is there like a tasting of how it's progressing or what he's working on, or is it just he does it and then sends it back?
So what we did in 2016, we tasted, this was an all-day event. We tasted different barrels, different grape varietals. I mean, Rich has every varietal known to man on his property. Taste this, taste this, taste this. And we came up with a blend, but it was young. The wines were very young. They had just been in barrels. So in the summer of 2016, he sent us half bottles
Right.
of this, which the whole staff tasted. Ryan, you were there
Yeah,
as
I was
well.
there too.
We tasted it, and again, still not ready yet, but we had a pretty good idea of the end product, and we finally got it in.
What
in
did we
October.
name that one? Lunacraft?
Yeah, Lunacraft, right.
Lunacraft,
Right.
which was really good. Now, so the Cabernet that we're
The
tasting.
Accelerator.
Accelerator?
No, it's not
No?
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Accelerator?
Lord
No, yeah.
Lunacraft.
Oh, I get it. I
All
get
right,
it.
whatever.
I
Long way to go.
Woof. Oh, it took the long way
However,
around on that one.
What I think is exciting is if he does do a project and you're trying to learn about wine, you've got a second follow-up thing with potentially tasting, seeing samples and stuff down the road. So
Yes, yes,
this is what I think you like to try and do, Ryan and Ray, is to get the participation of
Oh,
the
absolutely.
folks, and then you
Absolutely.
get excited about learning, tasting, and then being a part of the process. So
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yep.
What is the one we're tasting right now? This is called the Nebula.
Nebula. It's 2020 vintage. It's priced at $24.99 before discount. The discount of this wine is now effective immediately today through all of next week.
Okay. So
Yep.
get a discount. This is a I thought you were going to say like 35, 40.
It tastes like a 35.
I thought you,
40.
that's what I thought you were gonna say,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I can't afford this one, 35.40, but at 25 plus the discount, now you're talking my language.
Yep. we're
And
talking-
limited amounts. I mean, you don't have, because you said they only made so many cases, right?
I think, this is just my opinion. I think Julio's is one of the biggest
10
backers
seconds.
Of his products.
midnight sellers in the state.
That's
mean,
really, well,
yeah.
let's not tell too many people about it. No one's listening to the radio show anyway, so we
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you are
All right.
listening to the radio, it's WCRN AM 830 on your dial, and the program is called It's the Liquor Talking. We'll be back after these commercial messages, but we'll also continue with the Facebook Live feed.
Exactly. Thanks, Ray. I know Dennis is up there by himself. I'll talk to you later, but thank you. This was delicious.
Now, will it continue to age without a cork with the screw top? I'm just, as you're leaving, you can answer this. Okay. Okay.
It'll still age with the screw top on. it.
Okay. I didn't know if that was,
No, it's okay because he's gonna go upstairs because of Dennis.
I didn't mean to withhold you with that tough, hard hitting question.
All right. All right.
Need to breathe a little more.
Let's just tell everybody Midnight Sellers Tasting Thursday, June 6th from 7 to 8 p.m. Join us with Rich
Thank you.
Hardenberger, second generation winemaker and owner of Midnight Sellers Paso Robles. So he's going to be here. You definitely want to do that one.
Now, I'm going to try and.
What are you going to
spiff
try to
up
do
the,
now? What are you going to try to
seat.
do?
It's been months since Kenny has been here.
Well, he's not
and
here yet, so
has
don't
his
get too
throne.
crazy.
I know, but I mean, like,
I don't know. I
have we
thought he was
defiled
coming.
it by, other people using it. Is it supposed to be pristine?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. What it's steam cleaned before he got here.
Or Simonize.
Yeah, or whatever. So, I'm sure he's going to be here shortly, but we have other stuff we can do until then. But there is
Yeah,
some fun
so
stuff
I
about
want to
it.
talk about something that's coming up in 2 weeks from now, because you should plan for this. This is a great event, and that's going to be Gin Rummy on the 15th, the day before Father's Day. Fantastic event with tons of gins, rums, obviously,
Well-
and a great event to attend just because there's going to be tons of tables, tons of different products, and a great way to buy a Father's Day gift, but also participation in the event can be part of the gift. I mean, it's the day before, but you can.
Well, we plan these things out. So Gin Rummy is the event that we have just before Father's Day.
Right.
And we do plan that out because it is the day before Father's Day, and we'll do the tequila rosé before Mother's Day, Gin Rummy before Father's Day, because it's all sort of like, even though summer hasn't officially started yet, right? So
Right.
we're
You
sort
know,
of setting
calendar
everybody
something,
up.
but everybody's mind is.
Yeah, but we're sort of setting everybody up to find their new drink, their new thing for summer.
Right.
That's the sort of the purpose behind it. But, in the meantime, you get to drink great tequilas, and this one you get to drink gins and rums, which are,
But one of
which are
the more
fantastic.
fascinating things that I like about these events is that, like, maybe you don't know what dad or mom wants on one of the events. So bring them down and let them participate in the
Oh,
event.
yeah, absolutely.
Pick out the thing that they like. And then the rest of the day is for them to do whatever without your nonsense. And they can be dealing with all the family, which I think requires extra amounts of alcohol
It's
just to make it work.
extra amounts. That's what.
Yeah.
All right. So, we have a minute left. I wanted to get to. Kenny's just going to do it. We just did a barrel pick this week.
Yeah.
Randall, this is the club. This is the
Oh,
new
yeah.
Buffalo Trace barrel that we just picked. So this will be coming our way.
The club is
Shortly.
in a group, not as in a cudgel or a.
Yes.
Shillelagh.
The club. Yeah, you are absolutely correct, Randall Bird. But I want to go back, since we had it for a couple days now. I'd like to go back and try these things again.
It's really just to reassure ourselves that we were
Were we
100%
right?
correct and amazing when we
All
picked
right,
it the
here we
first
Yeah,
go.
time.
we were.
That is delicious.
And we were right.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Look at that. I like that. All right, we got to come back.
The concierge of all things alcohol, Ryan Maloney, and the medium of spirits, Randall Bird, join forces every week to bring audio nourishment to a parched audience. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studios in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talk right here on WCRN AM 830. And
This is the lean version. We've gotten rid of all the dead wood. It's just Ryan and
Whoa.
myself.
Wow.
So we can burn through our topics and really just basically talk about the stuff we want to talk about. With
yeah, I mean that's pretty much
Yeah.
it, anyways, isn't it? Isn't it?
So over the break, we tasted a fantastic sample that we had picked earlier last week that will be
Right.
bottled and sold in the future.
This is going to be a
Called
new
the club.
the club, which is going to be our new Buffalo Trace barrel, which is fantastic. I want to mention a couple other things today too. We talked about, and there's still, it's over half gone, but the Julio's Liquors anniversary beer
yeah.
from Cold Harbor is going strong. So if you're looking for a beer for graduation or your dad, don't wait on this one because I was talking to the guys yesterday. We only did 100 cases of it.
Right.
And they're like, I think there's like 30, 40 cases left. So it's gone really, really
Delicious,
fast.
high quality beer tasting beer. It's not going to give you something that's like wackadoodle or crazy on the flavor.
Well,
But as we get into those hotter days, very, very
well,
simple.
I have another announcement though,
Oh, boy.
because it's coming. Oh, speaking of it's coming.
There he is.
Here you
Welcome
go.
back. Welcome to the show. Kenny Sadowski, the Beverage Whisperer.
You know, last week I want to point something out. Last week I was saying that, you know, it was Memorial Day and it was the unofficial official start of summer, right? Summer. I will say right now, today, Mark and Kenny's return to the show truly marks the unofficial official start of summer.
This
Because Kenny's back. How you doing, sir?
Kenny
Thank you.
Sadowski is a migratory animal.
Although here we get this. There he is, the beverage whisperer himself.
Wow, how'd you find that from 6 months ago?
I did. I found it. Look at that.
And the fact that he's returned to the northeastern climates.
Yes, he brought the
he
weather
is-
with
he
him
is-
though.
He is
So
migrated
he's more than
back
welcome to come.
and now is in.
And now he
his,
has on. Oh, by the way, he
summer
has on.
habitat.
Yes, he has on his Savannah Bananas hat on
Yeah.
today,
That
which
you
is
got for me.
I did,
might
I did.
add. Thank you very
thank
much.
you. Oh, and
It's a
and
week from today that they play in Fenway.
do that? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. I'll be busy with something else. I can never get away with that. But to mark your return, you might
Is it
know
Roxy?
this is no. It does have it in it. So Johnny made up a Boulevardier. So he did a spin on the classic Man About
Boulevardier?
Boulevardier. He did a spin on this, right?
I'm going to be
What
spinning.
are we calling this one now? The Minuteman. Instead of the
Oh, that's excellent.
so
I like
did you
both
use
of
the
those.
Roxy syrup in this?
Cheers.
Okay.
Hey,
Cheers.
It's not the drink of the show, but it's my drink of the
It's,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see before we. What's that? Oh, you posted it? Oh, where did you post it?
So this
Oh.
Wow.
we had
Yeah.
Dave from Bully Boy Distillery, who is behind this Ribaro, which is a rhubarb.
Oh, this is really good.
Which is fantastic. And then, of course, the base is using Wheel Horse with some of the rye in there. So
Well,
Yeah.
it's good. And now, does Bully Boy still have that RTD Amaro drink?
No, I don't think they do.
Ah,
We'll find out about that, but they do. They do, however,
that was
have
good.
well. They also have the bottled old fashioned, which is really good. John, this is really good, but I can't find the thing you sent. So, somewhere? Did you post it on this
and
one?
this
Wow,
may
this
or may
looks
not
good.
have a
Oh, we're
picture
getting
of
to
some
that.
of the Moxie added as well.
So this is. Oh, they're in the Facebook comments, so I gotta go look this up. But John has put down the recipe for this, but it involves the tincture that Randall did for our
It's the
Roxy.
Moxie reduction. Yeah.
Moxie reduction. He got it down to a basics. Here, I'll give you one. He got it basic down to it. No, don't do that.
But it's syrup.
But it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in here. He used it in here. That's really good. I
It's
like
really
that,
good.
John. That's really nice.
I would maybe even put some sparkling water in that and have it as a refresher.
You could have it as a refresher. Absolutely. There's enough flavor in there, certainly, to do that. Well, thank you, John. All right. He's gonna post it. He's gonna post it on. We gotta post it on the live feed. He's gonna post it on the live feed so people can see it.
Awesome.
So go to Julio's Liquors Facebook page, and John will have the
Is it
recipe.
still
up there.
Julio's? It's not Julio's like some of the advertisers.
Can you stop now?
Yes.
Can you stop that?
Julio's because
on there now, the Mint, yeah.
Italian based.
Leo Colangelo.
Right.
Yes. My grandfather spins in his grave is like a rotisserie every time you guys say that. Well, speaking of which, you haven't had it yet because you haven't been back. Did you have the Cold Harbor yet?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna try that, and I'm gonna give her
Haba.
Cold Harbor. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a heads up. So we know that I love beer flavored beer.
Right.
That's my thing. I like beer flavored beer, and like, so
There's a period of time that things got wacky.
there still are. I mean, they're
And
still
so like
out
the
there.
kind of go to, got to try this. We made it out of the yeast from the beard of the brewer, and
Yes.
we have birthday cake that we threw the whole cake in there.
Exactly.
So, but you like a traditional.
I like a pilsner, or like a good lager, or like a Kolsch, like that type of beer. Like I drink beer when I'm thirsty.
Yep.
So I like
I'm
I
with
like
you.
that. You're
I'm
like
with
that.
you.
We've
When I lived here in the cold, I did enjoy black and tans like Guinness and Bass.
well, everybody thinks Guinness is really heavy, and it's not.
No,
It's not at all.
No.
But so I
but I'm
agree with
with
you.
you. Like
yeah.
now I live in warm climes all
Year,
year.
right?
And all I like people say to me, "Oh, did you have this IPA?" And it's even the NAs IPAs, and I just don't like them. I like the Heineken 0.0 Coronas and Stellas.
Well,
Well, the IPAs became like an arms race for how
Yes.
right.
how much hops,
Matter
how
of fact,
intense and hoppy it can get, and it got out of the
out
crazy
of control.
Yeah.
And that's
so-
why the Cold Harbor one is balanced, which is great because it's
Yeah.
not overly pumped up and juicy and too many hops and stuff like that. But
which is weird because we're the opposite of balanced. So
yeah, that's why I think that's why I look for balanced whiskeys and stuff because I'm not. We've actually I wanted a beer flavored beer, so we actually teamed up with Jack's Abbey, and we have a new beer coming out called Julio's Lager. It's a Bavarian style beer, and that's going to come out within the next month, I guess. So I've already seen the pictures of it. I sent it to Vinny. Hopefully he'll pop it up on our feed today on Facebook. The labeling's done and everything. I think it looks super sharp. But that's going to be coming, and we're going to have that for the summer.
Yeah, that
For your
sounds
hot
fantastic.
dogs and your hamburgers and your grilling and all that type of stuff, we're gonna have a new.
There
thing.
was, and it still is a thing where people will go to a tap room and they'll get a limited edition or a special thing. But we're talking about, I think,
This is
having
really good,
something that's your go-to for the summer, for events, for whatever. Kicking back when you get home and wanted to relax in the warm evening, with your family or whatever.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be. You can still chase those like kind of unicorns or those hard to get, really expensive.
Those are good for like
difficult
once at a
things.
time, and you're not going to drink more than one. Let's put it that way.
But you
right?
want to stock your fridge with stuff that you're really just going to enjoy, with no-brainer stuff that you get into.
Yeah. Just so you know, one of the listeners just put a thing on Facebook and said Cold Harbor Julio's has perfect hop taste. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Awesome.
So it's really good. Now we've tasted a really good, delicious drink from John.
Yeah, really
let's
well
let's screw this up.
Okay.
What do you got,
Empirical,
pumpkin?
empirical. No, it does look like that. Empirical. And I've had requests to taste this.
All right.
So I'm doing empirical vacuum distilled Doritos nacho cheese. This is Doritos uncategorized, a limited release, a rare alliance, another angle, Doritos and empirical 42 proof. 42%, I should say.
So
84.
84 proof.
So it's spirits distilled from grain with natural and artificial. I'm sure it's
This
artificial
does not
flavors.
sound like a good
certified
idea.
certified colors. The thing's clear. Anyways,
It's got a little tinge to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Desperation.
Yellow number 5. The ingredients are base spirits, nacho cheese, tortilla chips extract, FD&C yellow number 5. Is that a good or bad?
Well, I mean, it's 5 is about my IQ, so I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But this is, so I have never in my entire life thought I would like to have liquid
Doritos.
alcohol fueled Doritos.
Hmm.
You just didn't know how to ask the right questions, Randall.
Yeah.
It's an accompaniment usually, right?
Now, and then this is in our defense of whatever,
Yeah.
but sometimes we're looking at flavors that are unique. And so
Don't eat this yet.
for
Yeah.
example, Moxie or whatever
Right.
might have additional flavors. But like at some point, I also never thought about peanut butter and whiskey being combined.
Right. I mean, sometimes they work. I mean, there
It
is stuff that
can,
we've
but-
just like, yeah, but there's some stuff you just go like, you know what? I didn't really think I would like
I'm
that, but it
glad
actually
I
worked.
didn't think of that. Oh, wait, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and we'll see. So I poured you each some empirical.
I don't
Doritos.
I don't understand the terminology about what vacuum distillation is.
I have no idea what
It
vacuum
sucks.
distillation
I
is.
think it's because
Yeah.
it sucks.
It sucks. Oh, there you go. Um, I
All right.
don't know. This is just it's.
Are we
it's,
tasting this, or-
Yeah, go ahead. I'll figure out see if you two. It's okay to want special and delicious things. Is the thing on the back, but it
Hey,
is with Doritos, so you know they paid some money. To have
I
this
am
done.
glad I tried it. This is as much as I think I will ever consume, but it is not bad. It is what it
If you
says it
love
is.
Doritos,
It is
this
what
is
it
not
says it
bad.
is.
It is a novelty one and done drink, in my opinion.
The nose to me does not. It does have a corn chip sort of nose to it. It's I don't
It-
know.
So also it's very unctuous, meaning it's like almost syrupy in the mouthfeel.
It does have it is a thicker
Right.
mouthfeel to it. I mean, listen, it delivers what it said it was going to deliver.
Yeah.
It
Right.
tastes
Well,
like it tastes like Doritos. I mean,
And if Doritos are your thing and you'd like to have this kind of fun thing that you could share with people, it's interesting.
And you don't
It's
want to
interesting.
have to brush your teeth after a dose of Doritos.
you know what I like? I don't have the
No
stuff on
crumbs
no
on your
crumbs on
shirt
my shirt.
or
I
your
guess.
fingers.
Or my fingers. Johnny says he'll wait for the Cool Ranch. All right, we have this. I forgot how much it is, but I'll have to find out about that out. I'm not. If you see it and you're really curious, you can pick it up, but I wouldn't run out to get it.
And you'd pick
Let's
it
put it that
up
way.
here at Julio's
We have it.
Liquors.
Yeah, we
and
have it.
It's the Liquor Talking, the radio show here on WCRN. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back on the other side, and also some more video content as we go through the commercial break on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some stuff that we tried last week again because Kenny's here because we brought it in, and I want to see. I'm gonna
Okay,
try
wrap
another
it
one
up.
during the thing.
All right.
Thanks.
And the Doritos is $64.99. Thank you for listening. We'll be right back.
That's expensive.
A case.
Yes. All right. I'm
You know what?
glad we
I'm-
tried it.
I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't know about the mustard tasting because I literally just invested in a company called Pretzelized, and it's really cool, like pita chips with a pretzel coating. So it's like two snacks in one.
No, you had me at it's got pretzels.
I got
I'm a pretzel.
I'll bring it next
fiend.
week. I'll bring it next
All right,
week.
just hold off on, and this is gonna be really. Do not try that, Randall.
I'm not.
He
I'm
gave it
looking
to
at
you way.
I'm
He gave you
examining.
out way too early.
He said
can't
that.
try the
It was not
pretzel.
specific, right?
Make sure these
Which
are
one
fresh.
can we not? Which one can we not?
Oh, because I
try?
want to try it.
But-
All right. So last week, Kenny, we tried Founders Original, but we tried the Gin Bramble, which I figured it was probably the one I would like the least. So I tried that one out the first to see how it would go. We've since brought them in. We have the value pack.
You
with
liked
the-
it.
I
You
liked
were
it. I liked it.
skeptical, but
I did. I like it.
Turned your
I liked it.
opinion on it. Yeah.
So this one here is the Seville Orange Bourbon Sour.
Mm,
So here you go.
I would like
Give
that.
that to Randall.
No, I'm not giving it to
I'm
Randall.
going to give you one. Don't worry about it. There you go. You can have yours. Jeez, he hasn't been here 6 months, and all of a sudden he's greedy about
I'm
it.
surly.
Certainly. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Got a nice nose. You definitely smell the orange.
Thank you. I think I do have an. Just kidding.
All right. See, this is good too. 7% ABV.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's good.
And the orange has such a nice tartness that it is
Yeah,
almost
this is good
thirst
too.
quenching.
Yes, exactly. Actually, my mouth is watering.
Yeah.
Right? You want some more? Is that what you're looking for?
No, I was
You're
just
trying to
looking-
pick,
I'm
do
trying to
not
figure-
mix the do not I know what he's thinking.
Don't tell me what not
No,
to do.
don't mix the Doritos in this sour, please. That's a no.
It's a free
This is really
country.
good.
Yeah.
It is a free country, but it's the sanity to think about.
No,
No, I
it's
like this one.
Saturday.
This is a good one.
Yeah, it's nice. So they did a real nice job with the other one, and we're finding that a lot of the flavors in this, it's drinkable. It has flavor.
Wow, this
It's
is
not
great.
like the Doritos one is an intense note.
I
and
couldn't get
this
the
one
Dorito.
has balance again to it. So
Do you ever eat Doritos and then like after you eat the
No.
Doritos, you have
30 seconds.
a taste in your mouth you sort of can't get rid of because it changes from the nacho cheese sort of thing and it has this weird flavor. I will tell you this thing copied it exactly because I had it until I tried the Founders and wiped it away.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go away.
But in defense of the product Doritos and
10
yeah.
seconds.
Randall's, one of my favorite words that Randall alludes to regularly, it's not cloying, so it doesn't stick with you
Here we
for
go.
long, the Doritos.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Broadcasting live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro. It's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium Randall Bird.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we are broadcasting from Julio's Liquors on Route 9 in Westboro. On the dais today, I, of course, have the incomparable Randall J. Bird and flown back up in his migratory flight. We have the beverage whisperer himself, Kenny Sadowski, is back with us today.
Thank you.
Which is great. We just during the break, just so you guys know, we tried Founders Original Seville Orange Bourbon Sour. Now we had tried the Gin Bramble, which was a blackberry bramble last week. I loved it. We ended up bringing the product in. It's in store. It's in store now. You can come get it. So I figured I'd try one that I thought I would like. I really like it. That's the Seville Bourbon Sour. I think it's really good.
How many flavors?
There's 2 more flavors, I believe. There's a Paloma and there's one, and I think there's a Mule. There's a Paloma and a Mule.
Yeah,
There
that
better
makes
be a
sense,
lot of it because I might be leaving with some.
yeah,
I
it
got
really
the
is.
mix.
I'm
It's
not
really
a
good.
big fan of this style of drink, to
Right.
be honest with you, but like I think that the flavors really are delivered on
I think
this.
they're spot on. They are really, really good.
Well done.
All right. So I figured before we go on and we try some more stuff, John's going to give you something else to try now. I figured we would give you guys something to eat. Now, the reason you'll know the reason why I picked this in just a second. Raised mustard. It's a small batch crafted all natural stone ground mustard, right?
Okay.
This one is Moxie meets mustard. And it's they use Moxie in this mustard. And of course, you know what the fans we are of Moxie.
Right.
I figured we had to try it. It's both they're made in Maine. And this all
No, I'm
natural.
trying the
ingredients
pretzel
are good.
without the mustard. Just to, as
Yeah, I gave you a
comparison.
pretzel.
Cheating,
Yeah.
cheating,
It's
cheating.
blended whole mustard seeds, distilled vinegar, artisan well water, true spices, gentian root. I can't read that right. Gentian root. Moxie soda and cola syrup that make up this mustard. So like pretty much all natural ingredients. I mean, everything's there, right? This is really cool.
All right.
Well, it
Well, we
depends on
put
how
it
it
on the
tastes though.
pretzel.
Yeah, how does it taste? That's the big thing. We just got this in, by the way. I think the guys brought it in because they saw it said Moxie.
Yeah.
I am a big mustard fan. I
This is
hate
good.
mustard
Yes.
But this is really
off
good.
of my finger. I mean, I'm
Jesus.
a mustard fan.
No, this is really good. I like this
I
one.
like the texture of the mustard.
Yeah.
It's one of the few kind of condiments that you can't really shorten the name of, because if you call it the turd, you kind of
Whole other connotation.
Right.
What do you call it? The must?
Well, the French,
must.
the French
It must
call
have it.
Yeah.
moutarde.
Moutarde. This is really good. I like this one. All right. One of these is coming home
It's
with me. I'll
delicious.
tell you that right
It's
now.
not hot. Sometimes mustard
it's not
can
hot.
get onto the spicier hot.
Well,
eggs.
mustard seed's hot. You know, so one of those ones that always like mustard seed, like horseradish. People don't understand. Like horseradish is like hot, can be hot. But this is really good. I know I'm going to regret giving you guys this right now because all I'm going to hear is
Well,
crunching now.
No,
I just want to point out that we think that there's been a recent run on Moxie.
Oh yeah, did you
And
hear about
we
this?
believe that we
You gotta
started
find out
this
about-
trend.
Wait a minute. I need Kenny to research this. The Beverage Whisperer is something to research. Somebody told me that there is a shortage of some of the ingredients to make Moxie, and there is a shortage of Moxie going on. And Randall contributed this to us promoting Moxie.
Right.
well, look,
We talk about it. There's a run on it, and now all of a sudden you can't get it.
We're
Is
not.
it- is that
I will
science?
take no responsibility
Well,
for.
Polar bought it. Polar bought Moxie.
They
They
did.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it? Isn't it made out of? It's still made out with Coke. It's still coming out of Coke.
That might be the distributor. They
Oh.
were the distributor in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
Um,
good to know. See,
I would-
this is why I have you here.
But two things I want to note quickly.
Yep.
One is this mustard doesn't have turmeric in it, which is like a normal ingredient
Yep.
to yellowify, if you will.
Yep. To make it yellow, and but it's more of a brown mustard.
Right. So that's interesting to me. I don't know if I've ever had a mustard that I enjoyed without turmeric in it.
Are you enjoying this one?
I am.
You know, there's probably enough herbs in Moxie to counteract that.
Right.
Now, Ryan has
maybe.
a lot of titles and stuff, so some people say that his head is swollen. Doesn't turmeric help
With
swelling?
inflammation,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, so now this
Wow.
could be dangerous.
Again, that's a long way around for that joke. Around my head, I guess.
Well,
All right.
that's Randall.
That's random.
Uh,
All right. So
Wait, the second thing I wanted to
sure.
say was, did you see the news that Beam Suntory might be buying Sam Adams?
I did hear that,
Okay.
but there is it's right now. I'm going to do air quotes, unsubstantiated
Right.
rumors.
Right.
And I don't know if to be honest with you, I don't know if it's that great of a wise idea, but
Well,
it depends
it's Jim Cook's decision because he has all the voting
yeah,
stock.
that's true. So let's see where that goes. That's probably pretty good. All right. All right. Let me, John just gave us another drink.
I like
He's
the
over
first-
there.
I burned
Johnny
through
on
the
the
first
pretzels
one.
and the mustard.
Huh?
I like the first drink.
Okay, but John's on a roll today. He's decided that he's going to make.
Is this Aperol?
Yeah, well, he's on a thing. This one he's calling it the Logan Layover.
Oh boy.
It's a take on a paper plane. So he's used Bully Boy American whiskey, the Bully Boy Amaro, but that's the Robert
Rubaro.
Same one that was in the first one.
No, no, I think
Thought.
he used the other one in the other ones. Yeah.
In both.
This is the rhubarb phase.
Robert Barrow.
That's easy for you to.
Yeah, I know it is. Look at how many bars are in there. Barrow. He says it. Dave said it the other night. I can't. You look at that. You tell me what it says.
I phonetically it
It
says
using-
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. It has Aperol. It's freshly squeezed lemon juice. So, and John's put the recipe up. So it's his take on a paper plane using the Bully Boy products. And he used basically mostly American products. So we decided to Boston products, I should say. So we decided to call it the Boston Layover.
Logan Layover.
Logan Layover.
Logan Layover is a great name.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's Ryan's name.
I came up with the name
How did you forget it already?
because I'm not that bright. Listen, I wake up in the morning. Somebody has to remind me of my name. I mean, let's not get crazy here. Let's try it. What do you think?
I like it. The first one was so good, though. I don't know if this is an appropriate follow up, but it's very.
Oh no, this is actually really good. I love
One's a
paper plane.
crisper, more
Yeah.
summer drink, the layover.
Yeah.
And the other one's like a richer kind of.
Yeah, I love a paper plane. This take, John, kudos on the take on the paper plane.
Now,
This
would
was
you
really-
say that the paper plane or now the Logan Layover is your generally favorite cocktail?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now, yeah, I think so. And the problem
Do
is,
you feel that most
It's like an
bartenders or
interview.
mixologists know how to make a good paper plane?
no, not
Okay.
popular enough yet for a
So
lot
you
of
get
people.
the added benefit of telling them how to do.
No, I don't,
Oh, you
because I
just
said,
go-
you know, paper plane. They go no, and then I change my drink
Let
order
it go, yeah.
immediately because I'm not gonna I am not that guy.
All right.
Well, let me tell you how to make one. No,
I
that's
don't
not
know
me.
if you have a wallet card that has like. listen,
You know what?
here's
That's a good idea.
Right.
I know a place where you would have an absolute blast ordering cocktails. I was there last week with a good friend of mine whose birthday is actually today, but I left Florida. But there's a place right on the Fort Lauderdale airport, and it's called Runway 84. And it literally the street and the restaurant run parallel to the airport in Fort Lauderdale, the runway. And it's a great Italian restaurant. I mean, stupendous. And they have
Wait a minute. You're
Anthony's-
telling me there's a great Italian
Yeah, no,
restaurant
it's-
in
I'm
Florida?
better than good.
Really?
Better than good.
Mm,
Anthony's
wow.
Runway 84.
Okay.
All right.
The
They
gauntlet
make
has
an-
been
The
dropped.
gauntlet has
They
been thrown.
make an
Randall?
Anthony's paper plane.
Fire up the prop plane. We're on our way to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
We'll
throw in
be
a
the
fan
judge of
boat,
that.
too, Yeah.
We'll take the fan
I
vote.
have a
Intercoastal.
proposition. this winter, let's bring the show to my place in Miami and I'll take you to dinner at Runway 84.
All right. Well, there we go.
All right. Hey,
Done, done, and done. I love that.
that's
I love that.
amazing.
What's that?
So I'd also like to say, in the spirit of your migratory pattern, which is referred to as the Atlantic Flyway. I'm not sure if you know.
You know that?
I wasn't.
But yeah.
I was unaware.
What were you going to say?
No,
About
it's
his
called
flyway?
No, it's called the Atlantic Flyway.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the pattern that comes from through Florida area and up through New England.
I'm on a mix. I'm on a mixed drink kick today. I don't know why. On a roll. We just like John and I were getting ready for the show this morning, and we just started throwing stuff together. And we said, "What are we going to do today?" And there's a bunch of stuff we have, but I always say, like, let's really screw it up and just do. Let's reach way above what we should be doing. And so John decided to make all these great drinks, and I, of course, immediately came back and said, "Well, I got to do a mix it in the minute." And my mix it in a minute. If it takes more than a minute to mix it, I don't want to deal with it. But this
Season it
is,
in it.
I'm getting it right now, and you guys are going to get it. This is,
42, 43.
there you go, done. I sent to Randall.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at that.
40
So
I
you
did it.
mix
seconds.
2 ingredients.
There's 2 ingredients. That's
Include
it.
the
That's how you
ice.
do it. How do you do it? Well,
Not
3 if you
including the
include the
ice,
ice.
right?
3 if you
I
include
see
the ice. There you
something
go,
that looks
Johnny.
like Fever Tree.
Yes, this is so I've been doing like messing around with Fever Tree because they're our new sponsor. So I
Right.
figured I gotta make some stuff, and I'm just looking at
1 minute.
this one here is Nika Coffee gin,
Ooh,
Japanese gin,
major.
which I love.
Major.
Coffee
It-
referring to the type of
type of still that it is, not that it has
not
coffee. in it.
Java or
Good citrus notes and stuff like that. And I started to use Fever Tree sparkling cucumber, and it's you're gonna love this because I did this in honor of Kenny. That is natural flavors, including Florida cucumber and quinine. So they call Kenny the Florida cucumber. So I figured we'd make it with that.
Because Kenny has the
'Cause he's
IQ
pickled.
of a cucumber.
yeah, he's always pickled. I think.
Randall's got it right. So what do you think of this? It's cucumber, basically tonic water with quinine. Tonic water, it's got quinine in it, and Nika coffee gin.
Better than good.
Yeah, light, refreshing drink for
really
the
This is
summer.
like a
I mean,
light refresh. Yeah, this is something. But boom, 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 you're done.
I'm gonna
right?
need a bottle of each of those.
Yeah, okay, well, Matt, put that on Kenny's tab. He needs one of those too.
All right. If you're wondering what's happening to your ears,
So
well,
are
it's
we.
the liquor talking here on WCRN AM 830 on your dial. We need to take a break for some commercial sponsorship, but we'll come back on the other side with more of the show. And we'll also continue with a video feed if you really want to see what a trailer looks like for your eyes. So
Kenny's first day back, you didn't think it was going to be normal, did you? All right. I'm going to let you look at the next one that we're going to do.
are
and
we
then-
also doing a drink of the show question or?
Yeah, I do have a question. I do have that, and we'll do that.
7.
No, I'll do that when we get it. This is Bray. This is sparkling soft cocktails, and you're probably going to know more about this, Kenny, than I do. So I've been waiting for you
But
to
I'm
come back.
illiterate, so why are you handing me this
Spicy
stuff
blood.
without
I have.
pictures on
I
it?
have. Well, but here it's got words too.
Use your words, Kenny.
Use your words. It's Bray. This one is the spicy
Oh.
blood orange margarita.
Hmm.
But these are non-alcoholic
Ashwagandha.
drinks. But can you tell us, like, I mean, I know you'd
Yes,
be better at
I-
breaking down
yes, I
what's
can- I
inside of
actually-
this.
I hate to admit it, but I can.
No, I know you can. That's why I waited for you to come in and do this.
All right. But this is a non-alcoholic drink. So
Yes.
soft cocktails they're referring to it just as.
Yeah. So,
Why
well,
would they put cocktail?
um,
Because
Well,
Usually they say
alcohol.
they say
There's alcohol in
mocktails
it.
or something like that. But
Yeah.
but here's
no,
yours,
but
Kenny.
thank you. But this is one of the things that's interesting about this is they are using functional ingredients like L-theanine, and cordyceps are functional mushrooms, normally known as adaptogens and nootropics. So they are calling it adaptogen infused for a calm, uplifting experience. So here's the rub for me is that if there was no alcohol in this product, they could call this a functional beverage because adaptogens and nootropics
Okay.
are functional mushrooms for all intents and purposes. L-theanine and
But it's supposed to give you a
But-
level
but
like,
function.
Right.
but it's
Well,
supposed to give you like
functional-
a balance, sense of balance type thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Either balance or focus are the most normally or frequently used type of mushrooms, whether it's lion's mane or cordyceps but there are people that believe that some of these types of mushrooms lend itself to certain functionalities. But excuse me. So if
Brain
this-
or physical, both.
yeah, no,
be
more
both.
more brain, but both.
Okay.
What this can't do because it has alcohol, so it's not under the FDA's jurisdiction. It's under the TTB or BATF, right?
It's not under that, right?
It's not under that.
It's under
So
just the
no-
FDA.
No health claims can be made. It's what Molson Coors' Vizzy got slapped on the wrist for, right?
Right.
Like an RTD with vitamins, and they said you can't make a claim that vitamins do anything because you're not an FDA jurisdiction.
Okay.
So
But these
this
guys
is
can.
similar. No, because
No,
there's
they can't.
alcohol in this.
There's no alcohol in this.
Oh, there's no
No
alcohol.
alcohol. It's
Oh,
no, no.
sorry.
No, it's no
Right,
alcohol.
that's why
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
try it
why do
yet.
they refer
Oh,
to
no,
it as a
they-
cocktail?
Absolutely. So it should be a mocktail.
Yes,
Right,
it
so-
is.
so it's-
That's why
that-
Randall was saying cocktail.
That's what screwed me up. Sorry.
So just so you know,
they
this is
can make these claims. They're under the FDA jurisdiction. And okay, let me just backtrack.
And for those viewers who can't see the video feed,
Kenny's an
Kenny is
idiot.
wearing corduroy shorts, and on his athletic shirt, he has suede elbow patches. The professor has
Spoken, that's right, right.
about this product.
it contains
God,
8%
so erroneously.
8% juice, no alcohol, no caffeine. It has 9 grams of sugar. It's 15 grams of sodium, 0 fat, 0 protein, and it's delicious. I think it's really good.
no, it's good.
Very good.
It's good tasting. You know what's it's missing? Alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's
Great
really good.
minds
I like
think
it.
alike.
I like it. Well, if I add alcohol to it, doesn't negate the mushroom part, does it?
No, only
No.
who would have jurisdiction over it.
June
All right, here we go.
and broadcasting from a large cold room. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 of Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium, Randall Bird.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And I have, of course, Randall's here. Kenny's back. He's going crazy today. I don't know why. I think he's very excited
It's
to
my
be back.
first time back.
I think he's very excited to be back.
And people are texting me, and I'm going to just say, look, I'm busy.
We just tried during the break. We tried Bray, which is a sparkling soft cocktail, but basically it's a mocktail, like Randall said. There's no alcohol in it. We tried the spicy blood orange margarita. It's blood orange juice and jalapeno. It's got like some functional mushrooms and stuff in it. That's what Kenny was telling us. Go back and look at it. I can just tell you, it's really good. It's delicious.
So I mean, I sort of get it because they're calling it a soft cocktail as opposed to like a
Right.
hard.
Right, hard cocktail, but
But the
It's good.
cocktail is misleading. And
Right,
the
right.
soft doesn't really
Completely
mitigate.
agree
it.
with you.
yeah, because Kenny thought for the whole time it had alcohol in it.
Well, I hadn't tried it yet.
I know he
And
had.
I have had alcohol. And look, I wasn't here for the first 15 minutes. So I guess my question is did anyone announce the proper announcement, which is you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning?
No, you did, and I'm glad
No,
you did. I'm
we-
really
we-
glad.
we
I
launched
did. I did
into a
say
line
that
of
your
the week.
arrival was the unofficial start of summer, though. I did say that.
That's right.
Are you guys want to do the? You guys want to do the fever tree? Since we just did the fever tree cucumber stuff.
Yeah.
Of
Yes,
course
but-
we do.
You want to do the fever tree question of the show?
We would
Definitely.
like to, but Kenny, what I have to warn you about is that recently he's omitting certain parts of the question to make it harder. So he's
I think I'm going to
definitely
do it on
trying-
this one too, because
Okay,
I think
all right,
I think
here we
it's
go.
apropos that I do it this way. The French vernacular for "a man about town" is the inspiration for what whiskey's cocktail name?
Yeah.
And if you can't, we've talked about the show already.
Now
today.
there's multiple choice.
No,
but
I'm
you're
not going to give
choosing
you
not
one.
To give us.
I'm not going to give you any multiple choice because there's no
I know.
way that you should
So
not.
it's
look.
got to be Boulevardier.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Is
one
that
of the
what you're going
multiple
with?
choi- Yes. Is that
How
one
about
of
you,
the
Randall?
choices?
yeah, I'm gonna say that that's the correct.
Yes, of course it is.
Wait, but I have a second guess.
Isn't
Let's
it
see.
man out
Seven.
the street?
7. The Minuteman. Yes, could be the Minuteman. You both got it right today.
Yeah.
Even a blind squirrel sometimes finds a nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? All right. Now, I still have some stuff to do. I wanted to taste, I wanted you, because Kenny was back today. So I definitely wanted to do this today because we had, there's two things. I don't know, I should probably do the other one first. Randall, let's do that one first
All right.
because
So this, and we'll let you pour yourself a small sample at 100 and no, this is the
No,
proof
no,
down.
he
This
proofed down
is,
this
so
one
this
down.
is at roughly 90 proof or whatever. So this is a project that we were working on. They came in this Wednesday for Whiskey Wednesday, and Bully Boy, the distillery,
Willis.
had Dave Willis. He and his brother and the crew down there are working on a very special project where they're finishing this Origin liquid, which is their own, in a particular barrel with a kind of barrel influence through staves to create a new product, which will be released later. And so we talked about that during the event.
Or
What's
am I supposed
interesting to
just
me
finish it?
about this is a wheated bourbon with 9% malt. So, and two types of malt in that 9% malt. So to me, the malt always brings a different kind of twist of flavor. And this has been proofed down from 127 point something down to this
95.
95 proof. Yeah.
So this is so if you took the Bully Boys bourbon that just came out, which they have a high concentration of malted barley in, Randall picked a single barrel of their bourbon to do this project with. The
That's
bourbon
this.
that yes, and this is the one he picked, and we proofed it down a little bit to 95, just so you could taste the full flavor components of this. But it's gone into our barrel that we supplied Bully Boy with, and Randall and I put other flavor staves into the barrel. Okay, all just wood, just treated differently into the barrel. And now we're going to basically every 2 weeks, we're going to be tasting this and going through to see how it progresses. And at a point, it'll be bottled and released as our particular project with Bully Boy.
August 8th.
August 8th. Well, that might be the date. Who knows?
But this is what you're seeing unadulterated, unevolved.
This is what we're starting with.
I'm getting a little bit of Doritos. No,
No,
kidding.
no.
Please, I'll
Still lingering.
back
there.
you where you sit right now. That's
But it's
probably on
got,
your nostrils right now.
It is a weeded bourbon,
No,
but
it's really
unlike
good.
a lot of weeded bourbons, it has like a little bit darker notes that I would say like tobacco leaf or leather, and that's coming from that richness of the extra malted barley.
But I mean, it's really today already. It's really smooth and balanced.
Yes.
Yes.
It's definitely, I get the weeded nature of it, and that's what makes it smooth. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's also a lot of their malted barley too. In
okay.
this, I think that's helping.
Well,
do
I
that.
mean,
But it's
it's-
not a bourbon, right? It's not a majority.
No, it is.
It's a bourbon.
it is.
Oh
It's
no,
a
it's still
weeded
bourbon.
bourbon.
It's a weeded
51
bourbon. It's over
51 bourbon
50%.
or
I want to say it's 60 corn, 30 wheat. I'm not 100%, but the last or 31 wheat, because the last 9% is 6% of a type of malted barley and 3% of a different type of malted.
Right. They used the distiller's barley and they used, I forgot what the other barley they used. The distiller's barley was the smallest amount.
And then there was a named specific
The
barley
specific
that
barley
they
that
used.
they were using.
well,
But we're
it's good
excited about
today.
this project.
Yeah, no,
and
like
it
it-
starts
no,
from a
it's-
good point.
You got to
what
start with a good point. But people always seem to get this wrong. They think that you start with
you're going to
you
hide
have a
it.
crappy bourbon or whiskey or whatever, and then to hide that you're going to do something to it.
Put
no.
Doritos in there.
Put
Leave it in
Doritos in there, or
longer.
whatever. Right.
Leave
Crunch
it
up
in longer.
Doritos. Yeah, leave it in longer.
But yeah, so if you start from a good point, we're really interested in where this is going to develop to. But that was the big topic of conversation on Wednesday.
This is going to be we're also talking about another project that we want to do with the guys at Bully Boy. Randall and I have several things that are going on right now with projects
Emotionally.
going emotionally also. I
Okay.
can tell you some of them. We have one that we're doing right now with Benny. We have two projects going on with Benny's right now.
Chicago.
Chicago, good friends at
We need
Benny's.
some deep dish pizza from those guys.
Well, we need to. They can send us some, I think, in the next round. But we have.
Malnati's.
That's right. We have a project at Sagamore, which is a
Ooh.
two blends of rye put together and then aged in a cognac barrel, and that's going to be a U.S. mail project. When we do stuff with Benny's, it's called U.S. mail because it's us, M.A. Massachusetts, I.L. Illinois, U.S. mail project, and we're going to be doing that one with them out of Sagamore. And the other one that I had finished up a while ago is getting bottled. It's actually getting awards already, and it hasn't even been bottled yet, which is the Center Cut, which is a blend of straight whiskeys that was done at Old Elk, and that's going to be coming out hopefully shortly, hopefully within the next month or two. We'll be getting that out, and that's going to be another U.S. project there. And then Randall and I have a couple other things under wraps right now that are going to be coming out this year.
And what you might not know is that we submitted 5 bottles through the San Francisco Spirits Competition,
We sent it four
Four.
at San Francisco,
and
so
all 4 medaled.
all 4 medaled.
And
So-
then we're resubmitted to a different.
We
and
submitted
this-
2. We submitted 3 to the Ascot Awards, and we won 3 medals on that too. We won 2 double platinums,
Yep.
and a gold.
Yeah.
So these are all projects that are coming out from us, and that we're very, very proud
So
of.
if you weren't impressed with us before while you were,
I was
vacationing,
already
yeah,
impressed.
All right,
I mean,
But-
decades of impressed.
This is the just so you know, this is what the Bully Boy bourbon looks like, the regular one on the shelf. Okay?
Why aren't we trying that?
We just
we
basically
just did.
did, but we did a
The unaged.
special bottle. No,
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 fully
no, it's
aged.
aged.
It just doesn't have this doesn't have a finish. They would have been bottling this for their own label, except that we took it out of their production run.
What's
and
the
then put
price
it in
point of this?
like 40. No, I think it's like I want to say 45.
Yeah.
So you can say less than Doritos.
Yes,
It is less than a bag of
and
Doritos.
much more satisfying.
Which one did you want to try? I had the Amaros. I think you've
Yes.
had that one. You haven't had this one straight.
Correct.
So
I
Kenny
was
is
going to
an
And they're doing a fantastic job.
Kenny
with
is an
the
Amaro
Amaros.
fiend.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
am.
So
I
he'll be
was-
the judge of whether this is good or not. But I think you're
they're
gonna be
coming out with a
close.
new Amaro.
Did you
by the
just
way,
open
this
the
one-
rhubarb?
When is that coming out? Amaro?
Yes.
Amaro.
So they have
Don't
3
be bitter.
versions. Yeah.
$44.99 on the bourbon. I was right.
So it's less than 45.
Yes, it is less than 45. Yeah, give that to Randall.
I was really digging this, and it's an Amaro
30
style that
seconds.
uses rhubarb,
Rhubarb.
root, or some part of the
Mm.
rhubarb for additional flavor.
All right. What do you think of this one, Ken? Before we
It's
sign off,
really good. And I would like to go into what Amaro or what Amari is in Italy. I mean, it does mean bitter,
listen
but it's
to-
all these different
10 seconds.
municipalities make their own. So the
Yeah.
bitter comes from different things. So anyway,
Yeah,
I guess it's time
it's
to go.
time to go.
yeah.
All right. Well,
take
then we
you
had a
out
show,
here.
and now we're done.
We had a fantastic show here on It's the Liquor Talking, and you can see us on both Facebook Live, but also on wherever you get your podcasts. So thank
Podcast.
you
Look for it's the
listening,
liquor target.
and we'll be back next week. Now you're back in the area, right?
Yes.
All right. Chaos shall resume next week. Thank you, everybody.
Worser.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, sir. Talk to you later.
Until then.
Thank you. Thank you.